as my screen here says, OLI is about helping nonprofits around the world overcome language barriers and about promoting inclusion through building multilingual bridges. And our mission is that, or our motto is that we're connected by words and united beyond borders. I'd like to ask Chinthi to join me on screen here, or open your mic, Chinthi. Chinthi is our head of language services, and she is basically the person that everybody at OLI, anybody who has ever dealt with OLI, will probably know the most. She organizes our projects, and she handles communications with the volunteers, and she goes out and finds volunteers and takes care of them. And yeah, basically the nonprofit arm supports other nonprofits and charities, meaning we don't provide translations for for-profit businesses. And between our volunteers and us and the organizations we serve, there is no exchange of money. Which means that we live from our volunteer network, which at the moment is exclusively translators and interpreters. Over time, we do hope to expand this charitable arm to all elements that have to do with communications. So that is visual, audio, graphic design, etc. Anything that can help an organization communicate their cause to the world and do their fair share. And like it says here, there are no strings attached, not on our side, not on the volunteer side, not on the client side. Chinthi, would you like to tell our audience how many volunteers we have? And keeping in mind, today is exactly the 1 month anniversary of OLI. How many volunteers, how many clients, what kind of projects we work on, and maybe even what languages we really need at the moment.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. As of today, right now, we have 210 volunteers registered, but we do have other contacts, volunteers who jump in when we need, like organizations, language service provide organizations who help when we need certain languages that we don't have volunteers in. So for 1 month, I think that's a really good progress. And we have 16 clients right now, and out of 16, 10 organizations already started working on translations, ongoing projects. Out of all the organizations we work with, I think Progressive International has the most work because they send in about 2 or 3 translation requests per week, and right now they're expanding to 10 languages. So they are publishing in 10 languages all the articles, and they have several other research organizations and other publications that they need our help in. So Progressive International is itself an entity which has several other nonprofits that they work with. Then we also have several other organizations that are hoping that we can help with other languages like Dari and African languages that we don't have volunteers right now. So we are hoping to expand and reach more volunteers so that we can help them as well. Mainly, we have so many projects on Portuguese, Spanish, and French, and Arabic as well. But because we don't have volunteers in languages like Haitian Creole or some other languages like Pashto, Dari, we have to sometimes tell the clients that we need more time. So I would really like if we can expand our volunteer community so that we can help them on time. Right now, for example, in Pashto language, we have Liaquat, one of our volunteers. He helps with all the requirements, all the languages that comes in. And we have another German where Natalie helps a lot. And yeah, like I can go on mentioning a lot of names, but it's not that time. I don't have enough time. But we should really expand into more Asian languages. Right now, we don't have much Indian languages. India has a lot of languages, sub-languages that we don't have volunteers in, and also Chinese, Japanese languages like that. So right now, our main focus would be to expand into those languages we don't have volunteers in.
Awesome. I think something good to answer would be how can people volunteer with us?
If you want me to answer how to register, then for now it's our Google form. And how they can volunteer, they can help with the translation front and machine translation, post editing, and interpretation requests as well. And we also get subtitle requests and sometimes language training, like training underprivileged translators with more exposure to experienced reviewers so that they can work and gain experience. So we have some clients who are interested in expanding into that area. And there are so many other ways they can volunteer, but right now, translations and interpretation are the main 2 points.
We should also mention what volunteers get in return from us, right? Because it's a two-way road for OLI, and we really try to find ways to give back. So aside that we have a variety of projects, and of course we have a team working on getting in touch with even more organizations and getting more clients. We still call them clients because we're providing a service, right? They get to work with top-notch state-of-the-art technology, which I find is amazing. It's a browser-based tool that we use. It comes out of California by a company called BureauWorks, and that software really comes with all the bells and whistles that you could wish for as a translator. Other benefits would include access to Elevate, which is our training program, and Susan and Sharif are going to say something about that in a minute. And then we have community spaces both on our own website and on Discord. And something that I personally really like as somebody who has always diversified in her translation career is we do allow our volunteers to cross skill by participating in different projects that we run at OLI.